Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to the lecture series on big data. So, in yesterday's lecture, you learned about Hadoop distributed file system. We had some discussions about brief history of Hadoop, and then you learned about the installation of Ubuntu Hadoop with the help of VMware. So, I hope the lecture series till now is informational to you and it is clear till now.
Ma'am, we have not received the PPT still now in the group.
Okay, we'll try to share the PPTs as soon as possible. Other than that, any doubts with the lecture?
Ma'am, I installed Ubuntu, but it wasn't opening.
Okay, so I'll be passing on the rights to Shruti ma'am now. So she'll start with the lecture series and any doubts with regarding your installations and everything, she'll help you out with that. Over to you, Shruti ma'am now.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you.
Welcome.
Yes, participants, doubts? What were you saying? That you have installed Ubuntu, but
Ubuntu and VMware, but it was not opening.
mm,
Yeah.
your system, what's the
Can,
error? It is showing you the black screen, or do you get any message?
actually, the Ubuntu screen is loaded, but it was only showing install as a super user page.
Which page? Super you can you send in the
Install.
chat box?
Okay.
And any other participant is having problem with the installation of Ubuntu and VMware?
No, ma'am.
Okay. And the person, students who were getting problem around for biasing for the because their virtualization is not enabled, have they sorted out?
मैम
Yes, yes.
मैम ये जो Ubuntu ऐप है वो डाउनलोड क्या करना है? उसमें डेस्कटॉप इमेज और सर्वर इंस्टॉल इमेज लिखा हुआ है मैम, समझ नहीं आ
डेस्कटॉप
रहा उसमें मुझे।
आपको डेस्कटॉप करना है, आपको सर्वर नहीं करना है, आपको डेस्कटॉप वाला करना है। आई टेल यू द डिफरेंस बिटवीन द बोथ। डेस्कटॉप वाले में अगर आप करोगे तो आपको GUI दिखेगा, ठीक है। उबंटू में जैसे आप जब हम इंस्टॉल करते हैं तो आपको क्या दिखता है, GUI मोड दिखता है। आप क्लिक करके भी उस पर काम कर सकते हैं इंस्टेड सिर्फ कमांड से। और अगर आप सर्वर वाला इंस्टॉल करेंगे, सिर्फ आप कमांड लिख सकते हैं, कोई GUI नहीं होगा। तो आपको डेस्कटॉप वाला इंस्टॉल करना है। It's not error. Ubuntu
Okay,
is
ma'am.
okay. Yes, you can install a recent version. 20 is okay, no problem, because हम installation करेंगे. The installation step is same for every version of Ubuntu. So there will be no problem in that. Yes, you can install the recent version of Ubuntu. Okay, Ayush is saying through VirtualBox. Okay, I'll check. Aditi, you are sharing screen. Okay, you are still getting this message? Type yes. On yes.
Yes, ma'am, I'm receiving that error.
तुमने वर्चुअलाइजेशन चेक किया दीदी?
कल एक बार वो ऑन हुआ था, उबंटू लोड भी हुआ था। इसके बाद अब वापस से एरर दिखा
ओके,
रहा है।
इसके बाद वापस से एरर दिखा रहा है।
हम्म,
जस्ट अ सेकेंड। One sec. Which version you are using for Ubuntu? Vamsi, which version you are using for Ubuntu?
16.
16, but because your home is not loading, that's why it is going got some error, I guess, because you are having the problem with the Ubuntu. Some GUI files are not fully downloaded, तभी उसकी वजह से ऐसे error आ रहा है। And Aditi, your version is
16.
Okay, your version is also 16. Can you show me the screen again? The operating system not found. Go to your this Ubuntu पे राइट क्लिक करो, जहाँ Ubuntu लाइब्रेरी यहाँ पर दिख रहा है ना, Ubuntu पे नीचे 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 आओ. यस, इसके साइड में, साइड जहाँ पर ये हाईलाइट है Ubuntu पे राइट क्लिक करो बच्चे. हाँ, राइट क्लिक करो, राइट क्लिक, सेटिंग्स, सेटिंग्स में जाओ. Now go to CD DVD, use ISO image, ब्राउज करो. Where is your Ubuntu 16 ISO image? Your system is 16 or 38, 64 bit or 32 bit?
64.
64. मेरे ख्याल से जो i386 है it's for 32 bit. That's why. AMD 64 ऐसे आना चाहिए. Install 20 version. 20 पर क्लिक करो. Desktop AMD 64.
6.04 or 20.04?
Click on 20.04.
Okay.
20.04. ओके, तुमने कैंसिल किया, ओके पर क्लिक किया.
Okay, okay. I have clicked okay. उसके
बट
बाद
अगर
ये
ओके ऊपर किया था तो ये तो नहीं आता फिर से.
ओके पे करना,
अगेन दोबारा दिखाओ.
ये देखो आगे ऐसे ही वो रखा है.
ठीक है, ओके करो.
ओके, ये दिख
अब
रहा है.
दोबारा से इसको स्टार्ट करो. उबंटू पे दोबारा से स्टार्ट करो इसको. कौन से वाली है ये तुम्हारी? यस, इफ योर सिस्टम इज फेसिंग एनी प्रॉब्लम, तभी मैं तुम्हें ना इसकी इंस्टॉलेशन जो है वो 1 नोड वाली करा रही हूँ, 2 नोड वाली नहीं करा रही हूँ, सो दैट आपका सिस्टम हैंग ना करे. अगर आपका सिस्टम फिर भी हैंग करेगा, देयर इज वन अदर ऑप्शन, क्लाउड एक्स लैब. यू कैन गो थ्रू दैट. वो बिग डेटा की आपको प्रोवाइड करते हैं. यू कैन यूज क्लाउड एक्स लैब. यस, अदिति ओपन हो गया आप वो?
मैम रिस्टोरिंग वर्चुअल मशीन स्टार्ट लिख के आ रहा है अभी, वो हो जाएगा, मैं आपको बता दूंगी.
ठीक है, ओके. It's on trial pack basis, Shakti, and yes, we are going to use Cloud Era Manager for उसके लिए HBase के लिए और Hive के लिए, Pig वगैरह के लिए हम Cloud Era Manager use करेंगे. But for that you need to know ना how to install this Ubuntu of this Hadoop. So first we have to see, you have to you have to install Hadoop first. Okay. Yes, I'll repeat the commands to run after installing Ubuntu. So should we start now? Yes,
Yes,
mom.
ma'am.
Okay, chalo, let's start
Yes,
with
ma'am.
the today's lecture. We have यस आदिति।
मैम उसको खोलने के बाद ये एरर आता है कि कोलकाता दिखा तो रहा है पर क्लिक करने के लिए कोई ऑप्शन ही नहीं आता है।
प्रेस टैब अदिति, और यहाँ पर जो फर्स्ट वाला है ना, बिकॉज ये स्क्रीन छोटी है, एक बार टैब दबाओ और फिर दूसरी बार टैब दबा के एंटर करना।
कर हो रहा।
जब तुम टैब दबाओगे ना, यहाँ पर तुम्हारा हाईलाइट होता हुआ दिखेगा, दिस इज फॉर कैंसिल, और इसके जो नेक्स्ट टैब वाला है वो है तुम्हारा। इसकी ना ये स्क्रीन छोटी है जिसके कारण तुम देख नहीं पा रही हो। तुमने टैब दबाया? एंटर करो। तुमने चूज गलत कर लिया, यू हैव टू चूज एशिया कोलकाता। यस, नाउ प्रेस टैब, अगेन टैब। अब क्विट, जो देखो क्विट वाला आया ना, यहाँ पर देखो टैब दबाओ। हाँ अब हो जाएगा, हो रहा है, घूम रहा है, वेट फॉर सम सेकेंड्स। कैंसिल करो, यू शुड कैंसिल करना था बच्चे वहां पर। क्लोज इट।
इसको भी कैंसिल करना है।
नो नो, करने दो उसको। तुम्हें बस वही दोबारा से, अगर यहाँ पर कुछ भी क्रैश हुआ, स्टार्टिंग फ्रॉम अगेन वो करना। बस तुम्हें नेक्स्ट नेक्स्ट ही क्लिक करना है, अदरवाइज इसके इंस्टॉलेशन में कुछ नहीं है। ठीक है,
ओके, थैंक यू।
चलो लेट स्टार्ट नाउ। No, if you have Fedora, there is no need to use Ubuntu. But if there are some commands that might be different, then you have to check for that. Okay? For Fedora, because I'll be telling you if you're using RHEL or if you're using Ubuntu. So for Fedora, you will have to check. So इस पर तो यहाँ माइट नॉट वर्क। इसको ना एक बारी दोबारा से राइट, जो अपने लेफ्ट वाली साइड है ना, वहां पर उबंटू पर पावर ऑफ करके पावर ऑन करना। ये राइट क्लिक करो इस पर, उबंटू जो ये वाली है इसकी मशीन के ऊपर राइट क्लिक करो, पावर पे जाओ। यस, पावर, ऊपर सेकंड ऑप्शन है पावर अदिति, पावर, सेकंड ऑप्शन पावर अदिति।
मैम मेरी स्क्रीन नहीं दिख रही है वहाँ पे।
पावर शट डाउन करो और फिर से दोबारा स्टार्ट करो। पावर ऑफ कर दो, पावर ऑफ।
सॉरी।
Okay, now I'm sharing my screen now. Can you see my screen? Okay. आज हमने क्या करना है, सबसे पहले आपको क्या करना था, जो कल स्टेप्स किए, फर्स्ट हमने इंस्टॉल किया था VMware, आफ्टर दैट वी हैव इंस्टॉल्ड Ubuntu। यस, yesterday बस हमने 2 स्टेप्स किए थे। एक और स्टेप किया था हमने, क्या किया था, हमने जावा को इंस्टॉल किया था, बिकॉज हमें हडूप बनाने के लिए सबसे पहले क्या चाहिए, जावा चाहिए, दैट इज JVM, राइट? तो हमने क्या चाहिए, आपने ये 3 स्टेप्स कर लिए, सबने जावा इंस्टॉल कर ली इसके अंदर, पहले इसको अपडेट करना था। तो सबसे पहले अगर आपने इंस्टॉल अभी किया है रिसेंटली, सो व्हाट यू हैव टू डू, you have to update your system. So the first command which you have to run is update your system. उसके लिए क्या करना है, sudo. sudo किसके लिए होता है आपके पास, सुपर यूजर के लिए, because you are not root right now, we are login as a normal user like Shruti. तो sudo apt get update. So this is the first command which you have to run. ठीक है, मैं आपको इसको उसमें भी ओपन देती हूँ ताकि आप इसको अगर यहाँ पर देखना चाहते हैं टेक्स्ट में तो यहाँ पर भी देख सकते हैं। So this is my first command, sudo apt get update, and I'll give you this text file of every command which we are going to run today, so that अगर अभी आपका नहीं होता है, if you are facing any difficulty or any error, you can run it at your home with the help of these commands. So sudo apt get update. ठीक है, तो सबसे पहले आपको ये कमांड रन करनी है। क्या किया, sudo apt get रन कर दी, वो हमने कल ही रन कर दी थी। आफ्टर दैट हमने क्या करना है, उसको अपग्रेड करना है। तो उसके लिए क्या करना है, सेम कमांड आपको जस्ट क्या लिखना है, sudo apt get upgrade. तो दिस इज द सेकेंड कमांड के लिए, आपके सिस्टम को उबंटू में कोई भी सॉफ्टवेयर हैं उनको अपग्रेड करने के लिए। ठीक है, तो आफ्टर द सेकेंड कमांड आप रन कर देंगे, और नो नीड टू रन इट अगेन एंड अगेन, दिस कमांड एक बार ही रन करनी है जब आपने इंस्टॉल किया है अभी। आफ्टर दैट अब हमें क्या चाहिए, जावा इंस्टॉल करनी है। जावा क्यों चाहिए, क्योंकि आपका हडूप इज बेस्ड ऑन जावा, सो वी नीड जावा टू बी इंस्टॉल्ड। उसके लिए आप कमांड क्या है, sudo apt hyphen get, कल भी हमने बताया था। apt hyphen get क्या है आपके पास, इट इज द सर्वर रिपोजिटरी जहां पर ये क्या है, आपके पास सारे पैकेजेस जो हैं स्टोर्ड हैं। तो आपको क्या करना है, आप उसका एड्रेस देते हो दैट यू हैव टू गो टू दिस apt get, वहां से क्या करना है, पैकेज को लेना है और यहाँ पर इंस्टॉल करना है। तो इंस्टॉल एंड द पैकेज नेम इज डिफॉल्ट जावा। ओके, so write this command, sudo apt get installed default hyphen java. Just press enter. यहां तक हो गया सबका?
It is
Okay.
showing unable to locate package.
Unable to locate package default java. This one.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Which version कौन सा है आपका, default java ये तो आता है। Okay, just write open JDK लिखना।
Instead of default Java,
No,
open
no.
JDK.
Java, write default JDK. Instead of writing default Java, write default JDK. Yes.
Yes, yes.
Processing, अब सबका हो गया यहाँ?
Processing.
Okay, processing okay. Then I wait for you so that फिर हम साथ में ही करें। Java command is sudo apt. Okay, I'll just show it again.
और दिनकरम्मा.
Sudo apt get install default hyphen JDK. It's the command. See? JDK is the command, default hyphen JDK. If you want to see it, I'll show it in this. This is the command. see my screen? करें हम आगे? अब सबका डिफॉल्ट जेडीके तक हो गया? Okay, should we start now? Okay, that's great. Okay, this font is visible to everyone? Okay,
Yes,
otherwise
ma'am.
I'll show you on the this text file also. Now the next thing which we have to do is we have to add the user. अभी जो हमने क्या करना है, एक specific user बनाते हैं Hadoop के लिए, ठीक है? So और सबसे पहले उसको बनाने के लिए हमें क्या करना पड़ेगा? We have to make the group. You know, जब भी आप क्या करते हो, एक यूजर ऐड करते हो लिनक्स के अंदर, एक यूजर को क्रिएट करते हो लिनक्स के अंदर, बाय डिफॉल्ट क्या होता है, उसका ग्रुप भी क्रिएट होता है विद द सेम नेम, ठीक है? तो बट आई डोंट वांट, और ग्रुप हम क्या करना चाहते हैं, पहले हम ग्रुप क्रिएट करते हैं, फिर हम क्या करेंगे, यूजर को ऐड करेंगे उस ग्रुप के अंदर जो हमने स्पेसिफिक बनाया. सो लेट्स क्रिएट वन ग्रुप इन दिस. So for creating the group, command is sudo add group, ठीक है? Then you have to tell the name. So I'm creating the group with the name of Hadoop. So add group with the name. Name क्या आएगा आपके पास? Hadoop है आपके group का name. So enter. Now he is asking for the password. Done. So now your group is created. So I have created one group with the name Hadoop. So now what I have to do, I have to create a user, and I want to create that user in the group Hadoop. So for creating that, command is sudo add user. Okay. So yes, Vamsi, are you saying something?
Nothing, ma'am, nothing.
Okay. So this is the command. See over here, if you don't see it on my screen, sudo add group Hadoop. This is for creating the group. And sudo add user hyphen in group Hadoop HD user. Now Hadoop is my group name, and the username which I am creating is the HD user. And for adding the user, command is sudo add user. Okay, so you can write this. So let's write it this, add user hyphen in group, which in which group you want to add, then group name.
Ma'am, screen is updating very slow.
Screen is
Updating very slow.
your visibility.
No, updation. Screen updation is very slow, ma'am.
Okay. Just wait for 1 sec. Yes, let me check in chat box. What are the questions?
Amma,
Okay, you want to paste the commands in chat box. It's not compulsory to create group, otherwise it will create the group with the same name. But for this one, for specifically for I am creating the user for the Hadoop, right? So I want everything changes to go for this. That's why I am creating this. Divyanshu, for RHEL, for creating user, or for creating for which command you are specifically asking for installing Java or for creating user?
what is the new unique password?
Yes, Vamsi, what are you saying?
What is new unique password?
New password. Now here you have to give the password.
We can keep, right?
You have to give the password for the Hadoop user,
Okay.
because every time you are creating user, you have to give the password. So basically I give the user Hadoop and the password is same. So try to use that. Don't forget your password. And if you have, okay, yes, for installing you can use Yum, and for creating user, for creating group you can use the same command. The command for creating group and adding user is same in RHEL also. So should we continue from here? यहाँ तक हो गया ना सबका?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, that's great. Now let's check. अब हम check करते हैं कि हमारा जो
What is
group,
full name, room number and work number?
you don't need to do anything, just press enter. You don't need to give anything.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay. So let's check. So check it's whether they has group HD user में user add हुआ है कि नहीं हुआ है. Let's check that. See, in HD user we have the user with the name of Hadoop which we have added. ठीक है? So that is the verification जो अभी हमने काम किया. Done from here. Okay, for creating the group, what you have to do, I'll show you the command again. So this is the command if you want to create a group. First, you have to create a group. So command for it is sudo add group with the name Hadoop, and the second is sudo add user, then in group. Which group you have want to add the user, hyphen hyphen in group, then the group name, that is the Hadoop which we have created just above, and the username which you want to add. So these the two commands which you have to use. And the next command which I just run, that is the groups and the group name. So if you run this command, it will show you the group name and the username which are in this group. Okay. Let's go back to this one. If you are unable to locate Java default JDK, then go for Open JDK. Go for Java, any other package you can install. डिफॉल्ट की स्पेलिंग गलत है. डिफॉल्ट की स्पेलिंग गलत लिखी है अर्षित तुमने अपनी कमांड में. दैट्स व्हाई दे नॉट एबल टू लोकेट. DEFALT आएगा. Oh, sorry for that. May check your spelling of default JDK in your. Okay, should we continue?
Yes, ma'am.
You don't need to enter room number, Rishabh. Just press enter, enter, enter. We don't want to get, so that's why you just press enter, enter, enter. Now, next step is the SSH. Now, what you want to do, now we have the SSH, that is secure shell. अब हमें क्या करना है, if we want to connect to other machines also, because हमें क्या करना है, बहुत सारी नोड्स होती हैं एक नेटवर्क के अंदर, हमें कम्युनिकेट करना पड़ता है. जैसे आपका नोड मैनेजर था, आपके पास क्या है, रिसोर्स नोड है, डिफरेंट डिफरेंट नोड्स है ना आपके पास. So you have to communicate with the other machines. Then in Hadoop, how can you communicate? We are using SSH, that is secure shell, for communicating between the two machines. ठीक है, अगर आपको remote machines के साथ connect करना है. So for that we are using the SSH, and by default आपका SSH installed होता है Unix के अंदर. अगर installed नहीं है तो just write apt-get install SSH, but otherwise वो install होता है. ठीक है, अगर नहीं है तो I'll just write this command sudo apt install SSH. This is the command. Now we need to install this SSH. Press enter. Done. Now your SSH is also installed. Now check which SSH they have installed. Just write it for only the verification which SSH. So it is showing it is in user in bin directory they have the SSH, right? And there is one thing which is SSHD. SSHD, Vamsi, yes,
What is which SSH? Is it locates where SSH was?
it's the command which SSH. I have installed SSH now, so I was asking the path. So they have shown me the path. User के अंदर bin के अंदर SSH है. They have installed it. Okay. Okay. Now there is also one component that is SSHD, that is Secure Shell Daemon. So now let's check SSHD का भी check करते हैं. उसका भी है हमारे पास which SSHD. Hit enter and you can see that user के अंदर sbin then SSHD. ठीक है, तो मतलब आपका SSH क्या है, सही से इंस्टॉल हो चुका है. Now we have installed this SSH. Now what we need to do, now we want to create one key generation. Now in this what we have to do, SSH बताया ना, अब हमें क्या चाहिए, अगर दो यूजर्स को हमने कनेक्ट करना है तो हम क्या चाहते हैं कि जो उसके बीच में डेटा ट्रांसफर हो रहा है यूजर से क्लाइंट के बीच में, दैट शुड बी सिक्योर्ड. दैट्स व्हाई वी आर यूजिंग एसएसएच. बट फॉर दिस वी वांट टू जनरेट कीज, तो ताकि क्या हो, वो ट्रांसफर हो क्लाइंट और सर्वर के बीच में. And we are using RSA algorithms to generate that keys. Okay. So for command to generate the key is SSH hyphen keygen, that is key generation. You have to generate the key, then hyphen t, then RSA. So I am telling him that the algorithm I am using it for is RSA for generating the key. So the command you have to run now is SSH key hyphen key generation space hyphen t then RSA. Just click enter. Okay, so it is asking me the file. Don't need to give the file, just hit enter because by default it will take the path. Now it is asking enter a passphrase. No, I don't need to enter anything, just hit enter. And this is the image we are getting for RSA. So if this is done, then you can got that. यहाँ तक ठीक है, यहाँ तक हो गया सबका. Yes, participants.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, then what we have to do, की जनरेशन हमारा हो गया. नाउ वी हैव टू, जो ऑथराइज्ड कीज हैं हमारे पास, हमें क्या करना है, उसे RSA वहां से लेके हम क्या करते हैं, कॉपी कर देते हैं एक दूसरी लोकेशन में, ताकि क्या है वो सेव हो जाए हमारी. सो फॉर दैट योर कमांड इज कैट आपके पास एक एडिटर होता है, ठीक है. अगर आपको जैसे VI एडिटर है तो आप कोई भी फाइल को ओपन करने के लिए, कुछ भी आपके पास कोई टेक्स्ट फाइल है या कोई और भी फाइल है, उस पर काम करने के लिए यूज that also. So we are saying that we have the file in this .ssh, कहाँ पर है, root के अंदर, with the name id underscore rsa dot pub, right? So this is the file. Now I want this, that it should be redirect from here, all the content from here, and sign. You are here seeing the tilt sign over here. Let me write it first. Authorized underscore keys. Let me check it whether it is authorized, or yes, it is similar to SSH.
Ma'am, please paste command in
Yes,
chat box.
command. Yes. I am pasting the command also. It's not doing that. Wait. Yeah, just wait for it. Please enter. Yes, now I'll paste it. It is not pasting in the chat box. I don't know what's the issue in this. Okay, because that is a different. Okay. I got it. Because यहाँ से वो copy होगा. Just one sec. Yes, तक हो गया आपका? Now what you have to do? Now we have to change mode of its authorized key. Now जो हमने क्या किया है authorized key हमने बनाया है उसको हम क्या देंगे सारी permissions देंगे. So for giving all the permissions to it you have to give the command change mode, that is 777, that is read, write and execute. So we are giving every permissions to it. So just give it change mode 777, then the file path of the file. So dot ssh, then authorized underscore keys. Okay, so this is the command, and when it is not showing any message that means it is run correctly. So let me copy and paste this command in the chat box for you. Okay, it will not get it because we have to paste it from outside. Wait, I'll do it because we can't do it from virtual machine. Wait, I'll go for another file. Okay, so we that, no problem. Command change mode 777, then you have to give the path. It include sign here, and in this .ssh is the file, and in that folder ssh is the folder, and in that authorized key authorized underscore keys. Hit enter. So this is the command which you have to run now. Okay. तो अभी हमने क्या कर दी सबको परमिशन दे दी. Now let's check कि whether SSH is working or not. So for checking SSH is working or not, you just have to write SSH. Now whom you want to connect. So for example, I want to connect with the local host because I am creating only one Ubuntu machine. So let's create with the local host. Everyone knows now what is local host? Okay. So are you sure you want to connect it? Because देखो उसने क्या किया सिक्योर कनेक्शन है. फर्स्ट हमने यहाँ पर क्या किया जब उसको रिक्वेस्ट भेजी क्या किया ऑथेंटिसिटी अभी स्टैब्लिश नहीं की. ही इज आस्किंग आर यू श्योर यू वांट टू कंटिन्यू. तो टाइप यस. तो परमानेंटली एडेड लोकल होस्ट. नाउ जब भी हम क्या करेंगे कनेक्ट करेंगे डायरेक्टली कनेक्ट हो जाएगा. इट विल नॉट आस्क मी द पासवर्ड अगेन. ठीक है. तो दिस इज अभी पहले हम यहाँ पर पासवर्ड डाल देते हैं. Yes. Now we have done. We have connected with them. Permanently added localhost. अब जब भी हम connection क्या करेंगे try करेंगे localhost, it will not ask me the password again. So from this we have generated passwordless key this okay, ask me later. यहाँ तक सबका हो गया? यहाँ तक कोई एरर आई है किसी की? Yes, first it will say connection refused. Then it can't be established. Then you have to give. Then it will ask for the password. You have to give the yes. Are you sure you want to continue? Karthik, it will ask for the message. Are you sure you want to continue? Check that. Okay, just showing refused. Okay. Okay, if that command is not working, uh, the command which I have given you, instead of home cat ssh, write that command. I'm giving you another command, write that command, Archit. .ssh id underscore rsa dot pub underscore key. Yes. This is the command, Archit. Run it now. Okay. Now what we have to do? Now we have done the SSH. So for the prerequisites which we have to done Java and the SSH. So after the SSH, now we have to install the Hadoop. Okay. So for installing the Hadoop, we have to check which version I want to install and we'll get that. So for this, let's first go to the browser and check which version we have. So for this, we have website. This is Apache. Yes, let me get back to this one. Yes. So this website hadoop.apache.org/releases.html. So this is the website in which from the Apache website we are going to download the Hadoop package. So you can see over here in the screen we have different versions of Hadoop: 2.10.1, 3.14, 3.3, 3.2, 2.92. Now, if you want to install 3 version, if you want to install 2 version, it's up to you. The commands are same. Okay. Okay, Divyanshu is saying not visible. Wait, Divyanshu, just wait for one bit. Then is visible or not? Yes, and other participants, is my screen is visible or not?
मैम
हो
कमांड
रहा है
दिख रहा है मैम
Command दिख रहा है। वेट, फिर अभी दिखेगा एक। आई थिंक इसमें जस्ट डिले है, या तो आई शेयर माय स्क्रीन अगेन। वेट, ओके।
यस मैम
ठीक है, तो दिस इज दी वेबसाइट जहां पर आपको क्या करना है, अपाचे हडूप को आपने डाउनलोड करना है जहां से। ठीक है, तो उसके लिए क्या है आपके पास, दिस इज द लिंक hadoop.apache.org, right? Then release.html, this is the website and we have the different version over here: 2.9, 3.2, 3.31, 2.10 वर्ड। ठीक है, इसमें से आपको जो भी वर्जन करना है आपको डाउनलोड, इसमें से आपको जो भी वर्जन करना है डाउनलोड, वो क्या करना है, ये वाले बाइंड्री में से आपको बाइंड्री डाउनलोड करना है। तो आई वांट टू इंस्टॉल दिस 2.92 वर्जन। बट आप क्या कर सकते हो, इनमें से 3 पॉइंट वर्जन करना है वो भी कर सकते हैं, any version which you want to install. Just click on this binary file. इस binary file पे क्लिक करो, ठीक है। आप यहाँ पर क्लिक किया, अब यहाँ पर दिख रहा ये लिंक दिख रहा है आपको? कैन एवरीवन सी दिस लिंक? जस्ट कॉपी दिस लिंक, just copy this link and download it in your browser. डाउनलोड भी कर सकते हो डायरेक्टली, अदरवाइज कर सकते हो कमांड भी लिख सकते हैं। तो कमांड क्या है उसके लिए लिखने के लिए?
wget and link.
And the link. So let's write command. Copy and let me paste it here. ठीक है, और जो लिंक हमने वहां से कॉपी किया था उसको हमने यहाँ लिख देना है, ठीक है। एंड जस्ट प्रेस एंटर। स्टार्ट हो गया।
Ma'am, two.
Your voice is not clear. Your voice is shaking, Shivam. What are you saying?
मैम मैंने 2.10.1 वर्जन कर रखा है. Is it okay?
Yes, I'm telling you na, whether you are installing 2 version, 3 version, all the commands are same and there will be no problem in that.
Okay, ma'am.
And now it depends on the internet also, ये कितना time लेता है, because this is a very huge package. So I've already installed it on my another system. बाकी सब कितना टाइम दिखा रहा है ये? Okay, 4 minutes. That's great. Okay, great. It's completed. What about others? हो गया सबका?
Yes, ma'am.
What about others? Okay, Vinayak is saying no. Then let me know जब का हो जाएगा, because after this we have to फिर मैं अपने नेक्स्ट स्क्रीन स्टार्ट कर देती हूँ, so that हम वहां पर कर लेते हैं आगे। Now extract this one. Those who are having low internet speed, उनका थोड़ा टाइम लगेगा उसको डाउनलोड होने में, और जिनका हो गया है डाउनलोड वो क्या कर सकते हैं, उसे एक्सट्रैक्ट कर सकते हैं। Your voice is still shaking. Can you type the message in the chat box? Okay. Okay, in which directory you want to extract? Okay. So first अपने जहाँ पर अभी हम हैं, we'll extract it there. Then we will move it. We will later move it in the user directory. Because my internet is also very slow. So you can, it is just 16%. So we can't wait for it. So let's move to my another machine in which I have already installed Hadoop. So I'll show you the steps. Okay, I guess it is open now. Yes. Yes, I'm telling you how you can extract also. See here, this is the Hadoop already. When I already installed, you can use the web browser to see it. This is the user interface of the Hadoop, in which you can see data nodes, your data node volume failures, everything. The information is getting over here. So this is the user interface of Hadoop. So let's command. Yeah. Let me just minimize this one and let me open another. Terminal. Because it is slow and two machines are running, that's why it is getting slow. But okay, it's open now. Let's clear it. So what we have downloaded the version. I have downloaded the 2.9 version. So make sure whichever version you have downloaded, anything, just you have to write the command for downloading wget in that one. And after that, what you have to do, need to this file, right? So for getting this file, what we'll do, let's change into user to HD user. Okay, HD user, which we have created this for the user which we created for Hadoop. Let's change it into HD user. So for command for changing into HD user is su and the name of the user. Just write this one in the password. Okay, so I am HD user. Now all the commands which I'm going to be run, it's the HD user. Okay, there are slightly difference, Divyanshu, in the commands, otherwise they are the same. Now after this, what we have to do, if you have get the file, then you have to extract the file. So you have downloaded the tar.gz file, is it? With the file which you have downloaded, it's the tar.gz file, na? Then you have to
Yes, ma'am.
decompress it. Then for decompress it, the command is tar, then xvzf, right? X is vzf, and then your file name. Hadoop, for example, I have downloaded this one 2.9 dot something, whichever I have that, tar dot zz. So this is here. If you don't know what is the full name, just hit tab. It will automatically get the full name of it. So for decompress the file, what you have to do, you have to use the command tab xvzf, then you have to decompress it. That's it. ठीक है, ये कमांड रन हो गई सब. Let me also. It 2%. Let's wait for it. Yes, extract हो गई सबकी? Type yes or no. Yes, participants? No. Okay. Then run the command tar space xvzf space your package name which you have downloaded. अभी भी नहीं हुई? No. Just wait for that. I'll.
Ma'am, actually the version name was 2.9.2 and that's why it was showing an error while decompressing it.
You have to give the full name, na?
Yes, ma'am. Though I think so. The mistake which was made by them was that the version was 2.9.2
Yes.
and which
Yes,
you
the
had
version
written
is
was 2.9.
Hadoop. Okay, but I didn't run na. The version is Hadoop hyphen 2.9.2 dot tar dot zz. This is you can see on my screen also. 2. Hadoop is 2.9.2 dot tar dot zz. तो कंप्रेस करना है यहाँ पर भी कर सकते हो एक्सट्रैक्ट. ठीक है, अगर वो कमांड किसी की नहीं चल रही है जस्ट क्लिक दिस ऑप्शन एक्सट्रैक्ट टू. और ये आपको कहाँ से मिलेगा? आपको डाउनलोड में होगा, आपके डाउनलोड में. नाउ yes, this is the command tar xvz 2.9.0 है, 2.9.2 it is depending on the version. So make sure आप वर्जन जो यहाँ पर आपके डाउनलोड वही लिखना है. कमांड इज tar xvzf hadoop लिखे टैब ना, तो जो भी वहाँ आपका वर्जन होगा वो अपने आप ले लेगा. नाउ टेल सब yes or no.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, what about others? अंकित why अभी तक हुआ क्यों नहीं? Same error. What is Archit, which error you are getting? Tar exiting with the failure status. Okay, तो पे जाओ, इस हडूप वाले फोल्डर को सिलेक्ट करो एंड जस्ट क्लिक ऑन एक्सट्रैक्ट टू. If you have not downloaded it, then there is no Hadoop folder otherwise. अगर अंकित डाउनलोड नहीं किया है तो होगा नहीं, ये tar फाइल होगी. Hadoop hyphen 2.9.2, this file would be there. Okay, do one thing. Share your screen, Ankit. Wait, share your screen, Ankit. You have to extract there only, Vinayak. You have to extract there. अपना वही टर्मिनल दिखाओ, मुझे एक बार देखने दो. Yes, show me the command which you have run. permission denied, it is saying. You didn't given जो जहां पर तुम कर रहे हो उसको परमिशन नहीं मिली हुई है, तभी ये एरर आ रही है। तुमने कहीं और पर ही इसको किया है, तभी दिखाओ तुम हो कहां पर। शो मी दी कमांड। डू वन थिंग एंड नीचे ही आ जाओ, क्लियर करो सब, दोबारा से देखती हूँ मैं। क्लियर इट। रुको रुको रुको, हाँ ये आया तो रुको, डिलीट करो कमांड को, डिलीट इट। अब लिखो ls, लिखो ls एंटर करो। यहाँ पर ये दिख रहा है 2.9.2। ठीक है, तुम कौन के अंदर हो? ये डेस्कटॉप के। ओके, वेट, डू वन थिंग, लिखो। अच्छा, इसको मूव करना पड़ेगा। ओके, लिखो कमांड mv स्पेस हडूप, ये फोल्ड हडूप, not paste. I didn't tell you the paste command. mv, yes, hadoop, yes, space tilt, tilt sign, not tilt, स्पेस स्लैश के बाद स्पेस दो, एंड टिल्ट साइन ना एस्केप के नीचे है, दिस इज योर स्लैश साइन। अरे ये नहीं आएगा, इसको डिलीट करो, स्लैश को स्लैश डिलीट करो बच्चे, zz स्लैश को डिलीट करो। ये स्लैश लिखा है जो तुमने स्लैश साइन डाला है ना, उसको डिलीट करो बच्चे। स्पेस दो, हाँ स्पेस दो, और टैब के ऊपर टिल्ट का साइन है, दिख रहा है? या स्लैश लिखो अब, स्लैश एंटर, एंटर। Permission denied, you cannot move. Okay, you don't have permission for this also. चेंज मोड, तुमने सब कुछ, मैंने तुम्हें चेंज करवाया था। लिखो चेंज मोड, MOD स्पेस 777 स्पेस हडूप, टैब दबा दो, और ऑनरशिप भी चेंज करनी पड़ेगी हमें। एंटर। ओके, दिस इज वी आर गोइंग, तुम्हारी परमिशंस नहीं है, रुको। ls स्पेस -l करो, ls स्पेस -l, एंटर करो। अंकित ही परमिशन है, और तुम यहाँ HD यूजर जा रहे हो, दैट वाज द मेन रीजन। इसको हमें तुम्हारे ग्रुप और उसको वो चेंज करना पड़ेगा। कमांड लिखो चेंज, CHOWN CHOWN CH आएगा, TH नहीं आएगा। C फॉर कैट, यस, स्पेस HD यूजर कॉलन HD यूजर स्पेस हडूप, टैब दबा दो, एंटर करो। ओके, HD कॉलन हमारा HD यूजर नहीं है, दोबारा लिखना CHOWN, HD यूजर जो सेकंड वाला लिखा है उसकी जगह लिखना हडूप, स्पेस भी दे देना इसके बाद हडूप, हाँ एंटर करो। एक काम करो फिर, HD यूजर तुम कर नहीं सकते हो, दोबारा से अंकित पर ही जाओ, तुम यूजर चेंज करो, SU स्पेस अंकित, यस, पासवर्ड दो अंकित का। What is password for Ankit? अब करो, अब कर सकते हो ये ऑपरेशन जो हम ऊपर कर रहे थे, वो वाला डीकम्प्रेस वाला। एलएस करो, एलएस एलएस करो, अब करो टैर टैर स्पेस xvz, वो कमांड थी जो तुम्हारी, राइट दैट कमांड। एक्स एस इक्वल टू नहीं है xvz, टैब दबा दो, एंटर। ठीक है, स्टॉप शेयरिंग अंकित। अब सबका हो गया। नो प्रॉब्लम अंकित। कैन एवरीवन सी स्क्रीन?
Ma'am.
Okay. Now it gets slow. Wait, it just got hanged.
I was stuck after localhost.
You were stuck after
SSH localhost.
SS localhost. What happened at there?
Yeah, I actually due to internet issues, I was at SSH localhost, ma'am. After that, I don't know what was happened.
Okay. So because of your internet issue, so we after localhost we have downloaded the Hadoop and we have extracted that folder. So
Yeah,
that you got now.
where is link to download?
Can please someone send it in the chat box for him? The link which I have given for you. Otherwise, I'll send. Yeah, this is the link. And the command which you have to run for it is wget. Yes, you are going to get certificate after this course. This is 87%. Wait for just few more minutes, otherwise I'll enter it here. These question we'll discuss at last. First पहले हम technical ये कर लें. Wait, let me open this one. वॉइस अभी आ रही है? यस, इज इट ओके? जस्ट वेट फॉर फ्यू मोर सेकेंड। 96% हो गया है, फिर जहां पर हो जाए हम करते हैं डेटा। जस्ट more minutes. 97 done, then we'll move further. %, and it's almost done. Yeah, now it's done. Let's extract it. Tar, EZF, and then Hadoop tab. It will get the version 2.92. Hit enter. अब देखो वो क्या हो रहा है, एक्सट्रैक्ट हो रहा है। सबका एक्सट्रैक्ट हो गया? एवरीवन नो, हमारे पास जब हम इंस्टॉल करते हैं हडूप को, वी हैव 3 टाइप्स ऑफ इंस्टॉलेशन। वी हैव स्टैंड अलोन, ठीक है, वी हैव सूडो, वी हैव वन मोर टाइप जिसमें हमारे पास क्या होता है, फुली डिस्ट्रीब्यूशन मोड। तो हमारे पास इंस्टॉलेशन के 3 मोड्स होते हैं हडूप को इंस्टॉल करने के लिए। फर्स्ट इज लोकल या स्टैंड अलोन सिस्टम होता है। सेकेंड क्या होता है, सूडो डिस्ट्रीब्यूशन मोड। एंड द थर्ड वी आर हैविंग इज अ फुल्ली डिस्ट्रीब्यूशन मोड। ठीक है, तो सबसे पहले आपके पास जो होता है लोकल वाला, जिसमें क्या होता है, आपके पास जितनी भी आपके पास जो हम मशीन पर काम कर रहे हैं, सिर्फ इसको इंस्टॉल करने के लिए सिर्फ सिंगल मशीन चाहिए। तो आप एक सिंगल मशीन पर ही क्या करते हैं, जितने भी डीमन वगैरह हम बनाएंगे। Yesterday I asked you, I even told you that we have how many demons in our Hadoop architecture? कितने demons हैं हमारे पास Hadoop में? कल बताया था। Yes, yes, 5. We have 5 demons. तो पता है हम क्या करते हैं, इसमें स्टैंड अलोन में 5 के 5 demons हम कहाँ पर इंस्टॉल करते हैं, इसी सिस्टम मशीन के अंदर। एंड बेसिकली किसके लिए यूज करते हैं, टेस्टिंग एंड प्रोडक्शन उसके लिए नहीं यूज करते, जस्ट डेवलपमेंट एंड डीबगिंग पर्पस के लिए यूज करते हैं। यस, एवरीवन इज राइट, 5 बताए थे। तो जो स्टैंड अलोन है, इट जस्ट यूज फॉर डेवलपमेंट। उसके अंदर क्या है, जो आपका फाइल सिस्टम है, आपका HDFS फाइल सिस्टम नहीं होता है, सिर्फ लोकल फाइल सिस्टम होता है। तो we only use map reduce only for the development part, that is for the processing part. फिर नेक्स्ट आता है आपके पास सूडो डिस्ट्रीब्यूशन मोड। तो इन सूडो डिस्ट्रीब्यूशन मोड, उसमें क्या होता है हमारे पास, अगेन आप जो सेटअप करते हो एक सिंगल मशीन के ऊपर ही करते हो। जो हमारे पास ये वाली सिंगल मशीन हम काम कर रहे हैं, तो जितने भी डीमंस हैं 5 के 5 वो हम किसके ऊपर रन करते हैं, इन द सेम सिंगल मशीन के ऊपर। बट देन द डिफरेंस बिटवीन द स्टैंड अलोन एंड द सूडो डिस्ट्रीब्यूशन क्या है, कि स्टैंड अलोन मशीन में हमारे पास जितने भी डीमंस थे वो किसके ऊपर रन करते हैं, एक सिंगल जावा वर्चुअल मशीन के ऊपर ही। बट यहाँ पर डिफरेंट जेवीएम के ऊपर करेंगे, किसमें, इन सूडो डिस्ट्रीब्यूशन मोड। एंड इवन यहाँ आपको टेस्टिंग डेवलपमेंट कुछ भी करना है वो आप यूज कर सकते हो। और इवन जो आपका फाइल सिस्टम भी यूज होगा वो HDFS यूज होगा, ना कि लोकल फाइल सिस्टम होगा। ठीक है, तो इसी सिस्टम पर ही मैं आपको लोकल और सूडो डिस्ट्रीब्यूशन मोड दोनों करके दिखाऊंगी जो हम इंस्टॉलेशन कर रहे हैं। बट द लास्ट इंस्टॉलेशन टाइप कौन सी है आपके पास, फुल्ली डिस्ट्रीब्यूशन मोड। उसमें आपके पास क्या होता है, सारे डीमंस जो होते हैं वो अलग मशीन्स पर ही रन करते हुए। तो यू हैव अ डिफरेंट मशीन्स, एक आप मास्टर बनाते हो, एक आप स्लेव बनाते हो। तो ऐसे 2 डिफरेंट नोड्स भी बनाते हो आप। ठीक है, तो अभी हमारा सिस्टम अदरवाइज नहीं तो हैंग वगैरह कर जाएगा अगर हम 2 और 3 नोड्स बनाएंगे। तो इसके लिए दैट्स व्हाई वी आर रनिंग इट ऑन अ लोकल एंड एज अ स्टैंडअलोन और सूडो डिस्ट्रीब्यूशन मोड। ओके, टेल मी, तीनों डिस्ट्रीब्यूशन मोड समझ में आए? Participants, are you getting? तीनों डिस्ट्रीब्यूशन मोड
Yes,
समझ में
ma'am.
आए ना? ओके। किसने इस पर ऑलरेडी पहले से काम कर रखा है डिस्ट्रीब्यूशन मोड पर? ओके, नो वन हैज डन। ओके, तो लेट्स इसको एक बारी। ओके, यू हैव वर्कड टाइम। ओके, तो इसको टाइम लेने देते हैं, टाइम ले रहा है थोड़ा सा। आफ्टर दैट हम क्या करेंगे, ये वाली जो डायरेक्टरी जो हमने यहाँ पर बनाई, वी विल मूव इट टू यूजर लोकल हडूप। वेट, बट यू हैव टू क्रिएट अ डायरेक्टरी हडूप। कहाँ पर बनानी है आपको? यूजर लोकल के अंदर, ठीक है? ओके, वी कैन रिप्रेजेंट बाय RWE। किसको रिप्रेजेंट करना है आपको? RWE, R इज रीड, राइट एंड एग्जीक्यूट। What is the question, Divyanshu? Taking just time, let wait for it. Oh, okay, Divyanshu. No problem. Everyone has extracted this file now? Okay, Shivam का हो गया, but Gagan has done. What about others? Okay. What about others? Only 3 are running? 3 are running, okay. Vinayak, Prajwal, okay. What about others? Okay. Okay, so everyone is doing great. तो यस, फुल्ली हमने क्या किए, हमने 3 टाइप्स के, हमने 3 वेज देखे हाउ वी कैन इंस्टॉल हडूप। बट फॉर दिस अभी हमने क्या किया था, लोकल स्टैंड अलोन और हम सूडो डिस्ट्रीब्यूशन मोड पर हम काम करेंगे, ठीक है? यस, नेक्स्ट यू हैव टू डू, ओके लेट्स, ये जितना होता है हम कमांड्स कर लेते हैं ताकि आप कमांड्स को परफॉर्म कर लीजिए। नेक्स्ट कमांड विच यू हैव टू रन इज, कैन यू सी माय टेक्स्ट फाइल? Say it. Can everyone see my text file? Say it or no? Okay, that's great. Now the next command which you have to run is this command. इधर आपको क्या करना है, you have to create a directory. आपके पास एक by default directory है user, उसके अंदर क्या है आपके पास, local, okay? तो आपको एक directory create करनी है उसके अंदर Hadoop. So create this directory user, then local, then Hadoop. Create this one. After that, when you have created this file, P option is for दिव्यांशु कि इसके अंदर जो आप कर रहे हैं, that you have to go parallel. यूजर के अंदर लोकल है, लोकल के अंदर हडूप है, तो आपको ऐसे पैरेलल उसके अंदर जाना है. That is for the okay, okay, great. I'll paste command. Yes. I will share all the commands, Divyanshu. But first, run it here. If you have faced any problem, I'll share every command with you. Don't worry. I don't know how much time it's taking. Okay, after that, done. Okay, that's great. Now you have created that folder, you have created inside of it. Then what you have to do, you have to move all the data from where you are Okay, yes, you have to move everything from where you are to that folder, Hadoop folder, which you have created. So you have moved all the data from here, that is Hadoop dot hyphen 2.9. वहां से हमने कहाँ पर पेस्ट करना है डेटा को, मूव करके जाना है लोकल जो Hadoop के अंदर है. So write this command sudo mv star then user local Hadoop. I'll paste this command also. Just run this one. Done. ये command भी yes. Shivam, yes.
Only the I move all the files inside the Hadoop folder.
Yes, you have to move all the files which is inside the Hadoop folder to this Hadoop new folder which you have created.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay. ये भी हो गई. Oh, it's taking too much of time. Let's wait for it to get executed. Now see, you are creating a big server. That is a Hadoop server you are creating. Oh, finally it is done. So that's why it is taking so much of time. Now see what we have to do. The first command which we have to do is we have to अभी जो हमने किया, let's do this one. Let's directory over here. Sudo then mkdir for making the directory, and from where I want to create a directory in the user and then in the local user के अंदर local के अंदर folder वहां पर create हो जाए with the name Hadoop. ठीक है, then hit enter. Okay, can't you see my Can't you see my this screen, terminal screen, everyone? Little bit delay. Okay. Till you can't see when. Okay, now it's fine. Okay. So I have run this command make directory. We have created a directory, Hadoop directory, that local folder. Okay. So now we have created. Now we have to copy this one. So we just now only move it from here. So just write only this command. Let's move it from here. Sudo move. Let's check what it's in here first. Okay. Have to only move 2.92 folder. So just write this command sudo mv is for move, and which folder I want to move, Hadoop one. This is the one I want to move, extracted one, and this is to move where I want to move it to the user local in the Hadoop folder. Okay, so just hit enter. Now it says it is moved. Now let's check whether it has moved or not. Let's go to file system. Yeah, here is the file system. Now we are going to check whether it has moved or not. Computer. From here you have to find yes. At last you can see user over here. In user you have to find local folder. Here we can see the local folder. Okay. Then after the local folder, we can see over here in the local folder, we have created this Hadoop. Just click on this, and in this we are having Hadoop 2.9.2. ये है, ये सब कुछ हमने जो सारा मूव किया था. Now we are having in the user local Hadoop, and in the Hadoop we are having the Hadoop 2.9.2, and all the data we are having from here. So till here everything has done, everyone. Yes, everyone, tell me. Type in the chat box. Has everyone done till here? Okay. Okay, Ankit has done. Okay, good. That's great. Now let's check the ownership of this file also, because if you don't see, if ownership is changed, then you can't access this file also. So let's check the ownership, which ownership they have. So for this, you have to go to CD. Let's go to the directory user, and then add the local, and in that go to Hadoop folder. Okay, just hit enter, then ls-l. Here they are showing the Shruti and the Shruti. So it's okay if they are having Shruti and Shruti. If you want to change the ownership to Hadoop user, you can change it that also. But for the time being, we are taking it as a Shruti. Okay, by default, we are taking the user Shruti over here. So Shruti user will take it. But if you have done HD user, then might you want to change the ownership also. So otherwise, it would be change the ownership from HD user to Hadoop. Otherwise, it is fine, no problem if you are having the Shruti and Shruti. Now, this is done. This is the local standalone mode. So if you have done this part, then only you have done the local mode, that you have installed the Hadoop in your system. But now we want to done the pseudo distribution mode. Now, what is difference in the pseudo distribution mode? That we have to change it in the setup of configuration files also. Okay, and we have to provide the Java path. If you have installed the Java, then you have to provide the Java path also. Let's check your Java version. So for checking the command of Java, it's Java hyphen version. So my Java version is 1.7.0 hyphen 201. So this is the Java version I have installed. So now you have to make changes in the bash rc file. So what we have to do, we have to find the path where the Java is installed. Okay. So for checking the path where Java is installed, let's check it. Otherwise, your by default, I'll help you with the command also, and otherwise with the GUI mode also. So the command for checking your Java, where your Java is by default installed, is update hyphen native, then hyphen config space Java. Okay, so they have given me the path. As you can see over here, /lib/jvm/java open jdk amd64. So this is the path they have provided me. Otherwise, let's check whether the Java has installed it or not. I'll tell you what's the other way to see where the Java is installed. So we have to go to the user folder in that and then JVM. Let's go into that. User. This is the user folder. This is the lib. Where it is, yes. Now JVM. Yeah, this here you can see the JVM folder. Click enter. Now here we can see over here also that we have the folder Java -7 open JDK. Go to bin directory, and from here right click and go to the properties. Here you can also see the path. तो यहाँ से लोकेशन यहाँ से भी कॉपी कर सकते हैं और वहां से भी देख सकते हैं. So let's just copy this one because we have to give this path. We have to copy this path. Okay. So our path is user lib jvm java -7 -open jdk -amd64. Okay. So this is our path. Close it and again go back to the terminal. Okay, so now what we have to do, we have to configure the file. So we have to configure the bash rc file. So for that I am using nano editor. If you are comfortable with vi editor or any other editor, you can open that file into that. So bash rc file is in the root, that is the tilde which I have written. So give it /bash rc. This command you have to write for opening the bash rc file. Just click the enter and here go to your last, go to at last and here you can write this file. Now here you have to write many lines. So for that I have prepared the code for you also. So you can see over here. Wait, I'll show you. Yes. Can you see these lines? I'll send it in the chat box. Just copy and paste it, and where you have to change I also tell you. Okay, this can't be copied from here. Okay, they will copy it from outside. Just have you got the commands in the chat box? Anshu, we are doing in the bash rc. To open the bash rc file, so you can open it with any we can say that text editor. So I'm using nano, you can use vi or any other. Okay, and here, okay, let's copy this one and I'll tell you where you have to make the changes. Paste it also. Now see over here, export java underscore home. This is a path environment variable, so you have to give the path. So my path was user lib jvm, but here that was java -7. My version was not 8, my version was 7. So change it into 7. Then open jdk. This is the path. Now you have to check where Hadoop is installed in your system. Okay. So you have installed Hadoop 3.2.1, no problem. Okay, you have installed your that is running already, Shrey. Your system is already running Hadoop. You are getting the screen on your. Okay, everything is done. Okay, that's great. Then let me complete. Then I'll tell you what you have to do. Let others be completed from here. And the next step is you have to do export Hadoop install. So this change you have to do. So let's go to your user local. Let's get the path from there. You can go to user and that local Hadoop. And in the Hadoop, we have the Hadoop 2.92 and again in the bin file. Now here you can get the properties. So here it's the path. So you have to copy this path and you have to paste it there. Let's paste it here also, that path. Paste, and that's it. These two you have to done. Everything is rest is fine. So let's just save it. If you are using nano editor, just press Ctrl O, then hit enter, then Ctrl X. But if you are using VI editor, then what you have to do, then you have to press escape, then colon, then WQ exclamation, then hit enter. ठीक है, यहाँ तक सबका हो गया. ये फर्स्ट फाइल में हमने चेंज किया. नाउ वी हैव टू डू मेनी चेंजेस इनटू दिस. बैश आरसी फाइल में चेंज हो गया अब हमारे पास. नाउ व्हाट वी हैव टू डू, we have to make the changes in the another file. I'll show you the another files where you have to make the changes. Okay, close it and let's go back to the folder. All the configuration files which we are going to change, it's in the etc, because all the configuration file of the Hadoop or any other your system, it will be in the etc folder. So here you can see all the files, and we have to make the changes in the HDFS site. Here you can see this HDFS site, and we have another core site. Yes, so we have to make the changes in these files, yarn file, and we have many other files in which we have to make the changes. Either what you can do, either you can just right click over here. I'll tell you the easiest way how you can make the changes. So let's go with that. Let's first change into Hadoop hyphen environment file. Yes, this is the file in which first we are going to make changes. Hadoop hyphen env.sh. Just right click, open with gedit. Okay. So this is the file Hadoop hyphen environment.sh. Last, here you can see that there is one export and java underscore home. Can everybody see this? What you have to do, you have to make changes in this file. You have to give the path of java over here also. So just delete this one and make the changes over here. What you have to do, slash user, okay, then live, then jvm. This is my path. I guess I have copied it, but I don't know which one I have copied it. So let me just write it for you. Java 7, because my version is 7. Open JDK. AMD 64. So this is the path I'm having for it. Otherwise, I have to copy it. So let's check whether I have to copy it or not. So let's go to user. Let's go to live. And I have to find JVM now. Here is the JVM. And then Java 7 Open JDK. Go to bin. Just right click, properties, and this is the path. Copy, close it. Where is the file which I have opened? Oh, text editor. Yes. So just it. So I have pasted it. So just save it. So for saving this file, what you have to do, save button you can see at the top. Just click on the save button and cross it. That's it. So we have made changes in the two files. First, your bash rc file, then second is the Hadoop environment shell file, and the third is the core site file. So let's open the core site files also. Let's go to this one, user, then local, then your Hadoop folder, then this one, and then bin folder. No, on not bin, etc folder. Yes, Hadoop. And in this, now we have to make the changes in the core site file. So here you can see the core site.xml. What you have to do, just right click, open with gedit. Here you can see now the configuration. At the last, you can see this configuration, the values which we have to put in this configuration block. So what value you have to put this in configuration, I have already mentioned in my commands file. Okay, let me open that one also. Wait, let's check in the download. Wait for 1 minute. Let's set up 1 minute. Wait. Yeah, let's go downloads. Yeah, this is the file. So let's go back to core site XML. What you have to do, this is the information which we have to copy for it. So this is the file over here. So we have to copy this one. So here in the core site HTML, this is your main file. We have to tell we are creating some temporary directories in the file system, and we have to put the data over here for name node and for the other nodes. And here we are telling that we are using this, you can say the default name HDFS, because we have to use in the web browser also. So we are telling him we are using the HDFS and at the local host and at what port number is 54310. So before starting this, what you have to do, let's copy first these files, then we'll create these directory also. So let me just copy this one from the property, first configuration we have. So let's just copy this one, copy it, and go to yes. Mm, Hadoop. It. Let's go to its etc folder. Okay, let's go to its uh, etc folder, and in this we are having Hadoop. Then go to Hadoop folder. Here we have file, and we have to make changes in the core site -xml file. Okay, so for this, what we have to do, let's create a file over here. Let's create some changes in the core site -xml file. So let's just open this one file, nano, with the help of the nano editor. Nano and name core -site. just hit tab. So at here, come at last, and where you can see the configuration, just write in between them. Hit enter and paste. So we have written this one, just save it. For saving it, again Control O, enter, then Control X. That now what we have tell that we are going to make changes in that. So for this, what you have to do, we have to create for that. Okay. So for creating that folder, let's make some changes in this. Let's create one directory, sudo mkdir, that is for making the directory. And where you want to make it, we want to create it in the app, Hadoop, the temp folder. I know these are lot of steps which you have to be performed. You have to get practice for it, and once you'll get it, that would be for it. There will be no problem in that. And then you give the permission, you have to give the ownership also. So for changing ownership, just to make sure we are getting the ownership for the Shruti, and the group name is also Shruti, right? Then app, then Hadoop, then temp folder. Done. Then after this, we have already make the changes in the core-s site.xml file. Now the next file on which we have to make the changes is the mapred site.xml. But for that, you have to see, let's go to its file system. Now in this, find MapReduce file 1. Here you can see MapReduce site .xml but .template. So what will we do? We will just copy this one and we will just get it renamed so that these can't be changes. Just copy and paste it over. Here you can see the file is copied. Now let's get it renamed. Just give the name mapred-site.xml. That's it. Enter. Now we are going to make changes into this file, mapred file. Okay. So just click open with and gedit folder. Configuration, we have to make some changes. Again, I have written that in configure file folder. I'll just copy and paste that. It is not opening. Wait. Mm. So for this, just copy this one. Red. Just copy for the property. Just copy this one and then go to your terminal. Then make changes in this file also. etc Hadoop. Let's open this file, MapReduce site.xml. Let's open with the nano editor, nano map. Hyphen site.xml. This is the file. Okay, they are creating a file, so we have to open it from there. Let's just close this one because we don't want to create a new. Open with gedit and just paste it. That's it. Again, we have tell them which port they have to be get opened. Save this file, mapred, save it. Save it. And for the core site also, we didn't. Okay, we have to make some changes in the core site because the file changes, there might happening something. Okay, we'll do that also. Okay, let's make some changes in the core site also without saving. Let's the G-edit one. Yes. So we have done the changes, and the last file on which we have to done the changes is hdfs-site.xml. Okay. So the last file is hdfs-site.xml, and in this we have to make the changes. But before making changes into this, let's create name node and the data name folder. So before entering into this, let's create the let's create the folder for the name node also. So just let it write the command sudo make directory mkdir for user, where we want to create user, and in that local, and in that Hadoop underscore store one folder hdfs, and in that folder with the name node. So we are creating folder for the 5 demons which we have. Hit enter. Then after this, sudo make directory. For the same I have to get, I'll just hit the add button. It will get the same command, and just change, instead of name node, just write data node. Okay. And after that, we have to change the ownership of this folder also. Let's change the ownership. Sudo change owner, HOWN, then hyphen R. Hyphen is for R is for the recursive. That if we make changes, we have in every folder you have to make to change instead of one folder. Then Shruti, right? Then user, then local. Shruti is my username and my group name. So local / Hadoop underscore store. Okay. Now this also has been done. Now we have to make some changes. So we will copy the data first, which we have to make some changes in this file. So let's just copy that one. We have to open that file. This is site file. So we'll find it for the site file. Yes, HDFS site file. So we'll copy the data for which we have to copy it. Just copy it and go to H. Now we have to find the file HDFS. Yes, this is the file hdfs site.xml. Now paste it into this. Done. Then just save it. Okay. Okay. Done. Let's just cross this one. And the next step is the one file which I didn't run, core site. Let's open that one also. Open with gedit. No, it's here. Core site XML. Yeah, it's done. Okay, let's cross this one also. Now, if everything has done till here, there is only 2 steps left now. Now we have to format the Hadoop file system because the Hadoop file system needs to be formatted so that we can start to use it. So for formatting it, what we have to do, we have to issue some command that we have to format this. So for format this, the command is Hadoop name node format. So this is the command for formatting the Hadoop file system. Okay, Hadoop space name node space hyphen format. Just hit enter. Okay. So if you are getting the same error command not found, that is your Hadoop. There is some mistakes in your Hadoop. So tell me, yes, यहाँ तक सबका ये same error आ रहा है या क्या आ रहा है? Tell me till here. Participants, participants.
आपने हडूप को तो अभी एक्सपोर्ट किया ही नहीं है, हडूप का पाथ, तो इसलिए शायद हडूप की कमांड नहीं चल रही है।
यस, मैंने कहा हडूप का पालन आपने कर लिया, यहाँ तक आपका हो गया?
नो मैम, मैम करते करते मैम बीच में मेरा फिर मैं पीछे छूट गया, तो इसलिए मेरे को एक आइकन मिल गया, मैं वहां से कर लूंगा, और आप भी अपनी ये फाइल।
Okay, what about others? हेलो, yes, tell me, यहाँ तक आपका हो गया या क्या है? अब now tell me why I'm getting this error, because now if you are getting the same error, then we have to see all the files. See, installation is not easy that we get, right? So we have to see all the configuration files for it, where the error is coming from, where, because we have to set the path. That's why it's showing this error. If that it is saying command not found, that Hadoop is not installed that way. Okay, so tell me, are you getting the same error or have you installed it? Okay, some are saying their internet is slow. Okay, no problem. Let's, and what about others? You haven't practiced it because you didn't have the code with you. Yes? Okay, so we'll do one thing. I'll share this code with you, and you have to do the same steps which we have done. Okay. Then tomorrow, let me know which have. Yeah, yes, Shakti. Installation is a little complex. That's why it is taking very time. That's why these architecture and this is not easy, as we can say that. And server installation is very difficult, as we know that. So but don't take it as for that it is a very we can say that difficult, but once you will go through it, एक बार जब हम अच्छे से करेंगे तब हमें आ जाएगा. But don't worry about it, just follow these steps. That's why I have written this file, commands which you have to go through, but just run one by one, and everything I have written it over here for you. And even I showed you the how you can show it in the internet also. Just wait a one bit because I have already installed uh, Hadoop in this my system, and how you can see this I'll just show you in a bit. So I'll send my this file to you and just go with the steps done one by one. And when you at that last, wait, the installation or when you have done the configuration, all the files from here, then what you have to do, you have to make some changes. Just run this file at last, Hadoop name node format. And when you run this command, at last, what you have got after the formatting, you will see this message, cd Hadoop sbin. This one, to go to this directory and you have to start all the services. So till here यहाँ तक आपको करके आना है. कल से हम इसका सिर्फ फ्रंट एंड देखेंगे और HDFS में हम काम शुरू करेंगे. बट दैट फर्स्ट आपको क्या करना है, इसकी इंस्टॉलेशन करके आनी है जितनी मैंने आज तक कराई है. ठीक है. So okay, it is saying its resides is full, so let me change its directory. Use a Shruti documents. Okay, because my C directory is already full. So let me go to this PC. Oh,
Ma'am, is any
okay.
online virtual lab for that in which we have to perform the operations?
I told you there is one CloudX lab online, na? जो एक CloudX lab है, but I don't think so it's free. They might be give you just for 1 or 2 days, or might be 14 days on which you can practice. But which system you are having, the configuration of your system. Yes, tell me which configuration of your system you are having.
Ma'am, 4 GB RAM.
4 GB RAM. Okay, you can install one machine into that in your VMware. It will work fine.
Ma'am, actually, I haven't so many types of other software in my system, so any
Okay.
problem?
Okay, then CloudX Lab is there. Or check for Cloudera, because we are going to install one another operating system, one another VM machine, that is a Cloudera. And into that you have already Hive, HBase, everything. This Hadoop is already installed, which I am going to, which we are installing na Hadoop, that is already installed in Cloudera. So if you want to do practice, either you can install Cloudera also. Okay, Parveen is asking Kali Linux is suitable for Hadoop. You are asking for Hadoop, Parveen? No, for Hadoop, don't go for Kali Linux, because Kali Linux already much heavy, which is having many softwares. So go for the easiest one. Don't go for Kali Linux. I don't prefer you. Even you can you should go for the Kali Linux. Yes, you have to perform this configuration on RHEL8. Divanshu, the configuration is same, the commands is same. And if you face any difficulty, Divyanshu, just give me the message. I'll send you the commands, even if it's different. Okay? Okay, that's great. Yeah, I was showing you. Mm. Mm. Yes, any other question? Wait, just for a moment. Okay, so please practice. Please install this one here, जहाँ तक हमने किया है. ठीक है? There might be some changes. Okay. In VMware, you can install Cloudera. Cloudera is just like Ubuntu, that the operating system there, and Hadoop, Hive, HBase is already implemented. बिकॉज जो क्लाउड एरा है वो हम लास्ट वीक में करेंगे, अभी हम नहीं करेंगे. तो जस्ट फॉर द टाइम बिंग अभी एक इसी पर काम करो. देन हम क्या करेंगे, इसको अनइंस्टॉल कर देंगे, दिस वाले सिस्टम को हम मशीन को रन नहीं करेंगे, उसको सेव करके रख लेंगे. तो नो प्रॉब्लम इन दैट. I can upload also. Okay, I'll send you the file. I'll share my PPT and I'll also share this with you, the text file. And I already explained every step over here. Can you see my PPT? Can you see the PPT installing Ubuntu? Every step which we have covered today is also explained in this one file also, in this PPT file also. The configuring server, the every step which we have done now, installing Hadoop, and from where you can install this, configuring Hadoop, the folder which we have created, everything, and the changes which we have to do. This is the core in the which file you have to make the changes, hdfs mapred, and after that you have to format the file and you have to start. And from where the command for starting the server is the for checking which node is working or not. See over here at the screenshot, I'll show you in the slideshow. See over here, when you use the JPS, when you start your Hadoop, it will show you there are many nodes: data node, job tracker, task tracker. The 5 daemons which we want already started over here when you write the JPS command. Okay, so every step is written over here. So just go to these steps until you have to done formatting HDFS file system. Just done till here, then we can continue tomorrow from here. I know it's a heavy task for you, and this is a bit complex, but just will make it easy. I have already written the steps, and these are just the 10 steps which you have to implement. So for the let's summarize it out. Then first, what you have to do, you have to install the Ubuntu. After installing the Ubuntu, you have to install the JDK, that is Open JDK Java for it, and you have to give the path also. After this, you have to create the user Hadoop for it. We have to create the user for which we are going to implement it, and then after that you have to configure the SSH server for the communication with the remote. After that, configuring SSH server, and for creating the key, we have to yes, we have done this one. Then after that you have to install the Hadoop. So for installing the Hadoop, what are the steps? We have already seen that. And where you have to make the changes, with what are the files in which you have to make the changes, we already seen that. The first file is the Hadoop -environment.sh, then the core site.xml, hdfs site.xml, mapred site.xml, and we have to at last format the hdfs file system which is already existed. So you have to done step 8, step 9 and 10 we will done tomorrow. Okay. Yes, installation requires a lot of data. So server, making a server, it's not easy. See that जो servers बनाते हैं इतना easy नहीं है. And for making a server, you require a good knowledge of Linux. Now see, I also got an error, but earlier in morning, which I already showed you, that I have made a Hadoop server, and that was working fine. But if I made even a little mistake, even I didn't give the path, my whole system will down, it will not work. So you have to be very accurate, you have to be make sure where you are making the changes. So that's why it is a little sensitive also, so you have to make changes according to that. But don't घबराने की जरूरत नहीं है. It will take some time. Give 1 or 2 days to it and you will go through it. Don't worry. ठीक है? I'll share this PPT and this to you. Yes, I'll share this one.
Now Cloud X is free for only 7 days.
Only 7 days. Okay, then you can use many other account also for that. You know that how you can do this. I can't say it.
Yes.
Yeah, that's it.
Ma'am, able to implement some types of if I want to do some project under this portal, so it is possible to do a project inside this
In
Cloud
that
X.
portal.
Yes, ma'am.
You're going to, you can
Cloud X
what?
Lab, ma'am.
CloudX Lab,
Ma'am,
no? In that portal, you can
yes,
store
ma'am.
the data But see, yes, you can, but after 7 days, your data will get lost. You can't access the data. You will have to pay for them. So for 7 days, it's just for you that you have done this, but you can't show it now. You just can like the screenshot or, but they have stored in their system. Even the machines which I am making and on which I am using. So I'm having the machine, so I can show to the anyone na, that we have done this part on this machine, and even I can give it to you also. But you can't do that in the CloudX lab. You can just practice. It is just for your practice purpose.
Oh,
Yes, any other person is having doubt? Participants?
No, ma'am. Clear.
It's clear? Okay.
Thank you, Shruti ma'am, for today's lecture. Now, everyone, for your attendance, I'll be uploading the Google form in your chat window. Just see over there. It will be active for the next 15 minutes in your accounts. It is 6:15, so the link will remain open till 6:30. So, everyone, upload your attendance with that. 5 questions again. Along with that, 3 information questions about yourself: your roll number, your mail ID, and your name. Just that. I think that's fine with everyone.
मैम आई डोंट हैव माय रोल नंबर येट. आपने बोला था कि मॉर्निंग तक आप भेज दोगे, बट
You still don't have your roll number?
नो नो मैम.
Gunika. Gunika, can you share your mail ID in the chat window?
ओके मैम.
Is there anyone else who is having the same issue?
I had not received any mail regarding the attendance, or where do I have to put my attendance?
Sir, for attendance, you need to click on this Google form and upload the details. It will have 5 questions regarding today's lecture. Along with that, you need to enter your name, mail address, and the roll number. I hope you have received the mail regarding the roll number. Anyone else who is having any issue? Gunika will try to sort your issue by today itself.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you so much.
Welcome. So with that, we are winding up today's lecture. Thank you everyone for attending today's lecture, and thank you Shruti ma'am for delivering today's lecture.